Good morning, everyone. This is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today we're going to be using up some book pages to make this cute little ticket design. And if you're ready to have some fun making some tickets, I'm ready to show you how to make these. They're very, very easy. No rocket science. Promise, promise, promise. Okay. All right. So here we go. And the good news is we're going to use up some more junk mail. So what I did was I cut off about 1 inch of a piece of this junk mail, and you can make them any width you want. You can go with standard ticket size, or you can go with wider ticket size. Okay, back from husbandus interruptus. Okay, so basically you can cut any width you want for your ticket. You can go with standard ticket width, or you can make any size because they're yours to create. So I'm just going to cut about, I'm going to just use maybe just a little bit wider than 1 inch, and I'll be right back. Okay. So I have cut a piece of direct mail card. It's a little bit stiff, not super stiff, but enough to give me something to attach my book page to that will give it some strength and sturdiness. And I thought today for fun, I was going through my stuff. You know how we go through our stuff. I was going through my stuff and I found this German to English, can you see that? German to English dictionary. It's really fat and I have 1 million pages, so I thought that would be fun to use some of this. So that's actually what I used on this one. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's in there. And it doesn't matter. You can use regular font pages, but you know, illustrated pages, completely up to you. But what I would recommend is that whatever you cut, what size you cut this, you cut your book page about 3 times the width of that. So, and that's basically just so you have enough to go around. You're probably going to have a little extra, and that can be trimmed off. So let's get to it. I am going to just check to see if I've got the right view here. Yes, okay. So, and see what side we want to use. We want to use a nice side, and you want to see what's going to show. A lot of it's going to get covered up, so it doesn't really matter. No fuss, fuss. Okay, so all we're going to do is glue this to this. And I found the easiest way to do that was with some glue stick. And this is the one Jessica Rapp recommended the other day. So I'm giving it a try, Jessica. So far it seems really strong, so I'm very happy with that because sometimes glue sticks let me down. Okay, so the most important thing, excuse me, with this one is that you definitely cover the whole thing. So just make sure you really glue all edges because you're going to be doing a little trimming with this, and you want to make sure that your edges are all stuck down nicey. Okay, that was really tough. Okay, so just grab your piece, pick your side, whatever you want to show. I think I want this side to show because it's got more words on it. And I am going to stick it here for no good reason. Yeah, because there's really no wrong way to stick it. It's okay. And, oops, a little sticky there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the direct mail piece to give it some strength to do the turn. And that gives you a nice crisp edge. See that? Okay. And same thing on this side, but now we haven't glued it yet, so we've got to glue it. And I think this is a little long, so let me just trim that down. Doesn't have to be perfect, and you can go by what word. Oh, look, there's a nice word, botanical, there. So you can save those little words so you can use them somewhere in your stuff. Okay, so let me just trim some off here so it's not as long. I know I'm going with the scissors. This is not going to be a straight line under any circumstances. Perfect weather conditions, doesn't matter. It won't be straight. I just know that about myself. Okay, but that gives me enough to cover the edge. And it's always better to cover, like have your seam go down the back as opposed to on the side, because then you don't deal with those little peelies that are coming, your side coming open all the time. So, I heard a little beep. I just want to make sure everything's still working. Are we still working? Yes, we're still working. Okay, so glue stick in hand. Here we go, very difficult part. Glue, not very difficult part. There's nothing very difficult about this. Promise. Okay, these are just fun, you know. You're completely up to you can do whatever you want with these. Imagination run wild. Okay, now of course I made one on here, so I've still got some ink that is showing up, but hey, I'm calling it distressing, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, now we have the ends. Just fold those down. And we're going to cut those off. I can see where I'm going to cut. Okay, I can feel. Okay, there we go. So that's your basic construction. And now I hope you've all saved some money and invested in this extremely expensive tool that is carried everywhere. It may break the bank, but it's highly recommended for your craft supplies because you can do so much with this baby. Okay, so basically what we're going to do are quarter punches and half punches. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so on the ends, okay, and you just do, can you see this? I think you can see this. Quarter punches, okay? And now you got to decide how long you want your tickets. And I kind of did a random sampling here because I wasn't measuring. So they're all different lengths, and that's fine because you can either keep this in a strip or you can cut it apart. You can leave it hodgepodge, or you can make it all perfectly nicey neaty measurement sweetie. Not going to happen with me. Okay, so I'm going to do some more punches. Quarter, 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 quarter on the ends. And then in the middle, let me count how many tickets I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so I got to come up with at least 5. Okay, so now here you're going to do the halfies. Try, and the best thing to do, which I learned doing this, is line it up with a font row. Okay, and that way, if you have a font row. Okay, halfie. Now, I'm just going to follow this along, and that's going to tell me where the other side's going to be. So I'm following. I'm going to jump into soldiers here. There we go. And that's pretty aligned. Okay, as long as your paper's straight. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm just going to do them random lengths. Sorry, I have a cement truck outside this morning. Always when I'm videotaping. This is like lawn guy, cement truck. Okay, got those. Okay, so we're going to do this 2 more times. Let's go on this row. Okay. And you want to be mindful not to make your bites over the halfway point of the circle because it just doesn't quite look as much like a ticket. But if you do, don't sweat about it. Just carry on because we'll put so much decoration on it. It'll all just blend in and be happy in the end. Yeah. Okay. So go for, you have to do it a little less than a little more of your circle will give you a cleaner look. Okay. So that's pretty much it on that. And now we're just going to prototype, stained in frame. Ink around, because that's what we do. And the nice thing about, you know, any little inker that can get in the little crevices is handy. So if you use the makeup sponges or you use, you know, Q-tips or whatever you use, daubers, just make sure it's one that can get into little things, because the more you emphasize the shape, the more the eye will be fooled into thinking these are real tickets. Okay, maybe not. But, you know, looks more tickety. How about that? Okay. All right, there. Okay, all right, so we're done that. And what I did with this was I did a few different things. Okay, so let me find my things. Okay, here they are, right here at the ready. I had this little stamp set, and I used this stamp. It's like a border stamp. Where's a little, oh, here we go. I swear I'm keeping everything close. Okay. So black looks nice for distinction. You are not limited to black. You can use any color you like. And I'm just going to ink up my little thingamajig, little stamperoo. And then I'm going to stamp it down. I'm going to do my best to put it in the middle. Doesn't always happen, but you know, it's okay. And worse is, it's only paper and you can throw it out and start over. Whoop, hi. Hi. He just woke up out of his sleep. I think he had a bad dream. Okay, he's going back down. Okay, all is well. All right, so there we have that. And then this one here was also a stamp, but I'll show you how you can do them without stamps. You don't have to have stamps. This looks like a postage stamp shape. I'm just going to rub that one up, get some black going on that baby. And 1, 2, 3. put in the middle for me. Come on, middle, middle, hoping. Probably not the middle. Oh, not bad, not bad. Maybe my vitamins are working. Who knows? All right, we shall see. Okay. So now the others, I drew freehand, and I'll show you how to do that. It's not hard. You don't have to be an artist, and the font lines will help you with symmetry. So there you go. I have a bunch of these. You can use any marker. You can use a pen. You can use pencil, dark pencil, colored pencils. Doesn't matter, but you can have fun with it. And I chose the most effective one for me was the M medium Faber-Castell pit marker because it gave me the thickness of the line, or almost the thickness of the line I wanted. Okay, so we'll just copy what we got here. Pretty easy. So this is a double rectangle, so we will do that. We will just, can you see? Yeah, okay. We're following the font line, and it might not come out perfect first time around, but we're saying that's okay because we can always go back and thicken it up a little bit, so don't worry about that. And it may not be perfectly straight, but I think that leaves the, or adds to the charm of these pieces. So there we go. Just coloring in my lines, stay in the lines. Okay, so now I can either go bigger or smaller to make my double one. I think I'll go bigger on this one. I have the room. I'm going to follow the font line, go over the edge a little bit, come down, hoping to God I'm sort of straight, follow the font line, and come down the other side, hoping I'm sort of straight. Okay, that one wasn't straight at all, but it's still gonna look cute. Isn't that cute? We can look at it as on purposely rustic. Yeah, okay. The next one we have, I'm gonna draw it this way. The free pass one is just a double thick line here at the top, double thick line here at the bottom. And you can use rulers, of course. I'm sure they're useful for something in life. Okay, down, down. Okay, so now I was just getting kind of wild and crazy, and I thought, what can I do about this one just to show you a different example? And I made the scalloped edge with the marker, and that's just extremely easy to do. No fancy tools other than a pen involved, a little marker. Okay, there we go. I'm going to make this a little thicker. Yeah, give it some definition. Definition. Okay. So the last one is just a square. So we'll just do that one real quick here. All right, 2 lines following the font line. Straight down the side, hoping for straightness. All right, going around just one more time to give it a little more impact. It's always easier once you get the line, the main line down, it's easier to get the second line down. All right, here we might have a little twerpathon here going on. Dog is up, parrot's chirping. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, let me orient everybody back the same way. Okay, super easy, right? So now to make the little distinctions between the tickets, I was gonna do a little interesting border cut with some fancy scissors, which you could do like little, pinking shears, or, rippled edge, or what's that? Rippled edge. Yeah, I had scallops somewhere. Can't find them. Okay, you could do that. But I thought, no, you know what? I'm just going to keep it easy, and I'm just going to put little dots in between the tickets and on the ends to denote the perforations. So here we go. Very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the middle of the halfway point of the little semicircles is the good spot, the sweet spot. All right. Can make them big or small, totally up to you. They could be a different color. There we go. So easy. This is just, we're just playing. We're just playing. It's fun. Getting dirty. Look like I crawled out of a chimney. Always, always. But I guess that means I had fun, right? Okay. Hope you guys like these too. I hope you guys have fun with these. They're just playing. Not an original concept, the tickets. I can't remember where I originally saw this, using this guy to make the little ticket bites, but whoever it was, thank you. And if somebody remembers, please feel free to mention them in the comments, and I'd be happy to post their link below. I'm just you know, trying to show you how we can take this and make it different and do different things with it. So let's decorate them up. Now, really, at this point, you can do anything you want in here. You can completely leave it like this. You can write words in it, like admit one, and always a good one. Okay. Now you can go around and blacken that up a little bit more, or free pass. Free pass. And it's nice because you can tailor it to the size of your little rectangle. Are you digging in my stuff? I have this little, like, I want to call it it's a hanger, and it's got a thing hanging from it, and it's got little pockets hanging from the thing. You know what I mean? And I put different bottles and stuff in it, and I hang it off the side of my table. And when he wants my attention, he goes and digs in and pulls the things out of the pockets. So that's what he's doing right now. And a little stinker bottom. You can't eat any of that. He can't. It's too big, the stuff. All right, I'm just making these a little thicker so they show up a little more. Uh-huh. Don't prove me wrong, little guy. I just fed your belly so full. You are so full. It's not funny. You would be uncomfy if I fed you more. Hey, 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 hey. Leave my thing alone. It's always, never fails. Okay, so we have those two done. Dunsies. Okay, so now the next one. Okay, the leaf. I just hand drew the leaf. Very simple. If you can draw anything, a star, a circle, a square, anything, a basic leaf shape. Let's draw a basic leaf shape. Can you see that? Just a leaf. A leaf. And some leafies. There we go. Basic leaf shape, nothing fancy. Or, you know, if, you know, times are fat and you've got stamps, you can always use a stamp. So here I put a little butterfly stamp in the corner, and I used some black ink. Okay, here we go. Oh, get it all on there. You get that? Yeah, okay. Little stinker. Come on over there. All right. Okay. Aligning, hoping, pressing. All right, not bad. Oh, like a string or something on there. Oh, came off the ink pad. All right, you know these things happen, and that's real life, right? These things happen. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let that dry a bit. And then the last one, maybe you guys have some of these. I bought a bunch of these in a set, I think at Tuesday Morning. They were 10, 12 bucks. You can get these on eBay or anywhere. Like, you know, these are the tiny ones. Itty bitty paper cutters in different shapes. And they're fun to use. I just grabbed a book page, like anything. Oh, here's my book page I used. And I just punched out some shapes. So let's do that. Well, we used that last time. Let's use this one this time just for fun. I know we're so wild, huh? Hold on to your hats. Okay. And let me do one more. Okay, so now for these, to color them, I just took my brushes that have my ink on them and I just rubbed over it lightly to give it a little color. There's well, that was supposed to be an orange one. An orange one. Okay. Then, of course, I'm using the same one. I'm going in the burgundy. And I got a burgundy one. And I used a green one, which I am changing my little paddle to this guy, my green paddle. He does green and blue. This guy does orange, red, pink. So we try and keep in color families to not totally muck up the system. Okay, and there we have green, and he's colored. Now, the whole concept is to get these little guys onto there. Now, sometimes you're lucky and you can just pick them up and everything works well. Let's use the glue stick since we've been using that. Little glue stick and down. Okay, and threes kind of work nicely in art design. If you never know where to start, think threes. If you have three touching, that's even cooler for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, oops. Okay, all right, so we got that. My backup plan, if I absolutely can't pick those up, is to use one of these little tweezers. And you can get these at in a whole set at the Dollar Tree, so you can get a whole bunch of these. And they're handy. Like, let's say you're chasing this little guy. You can't get it out. Okay, got it. Oh, dropped it. Okay, got to get it again. Okay, got it. Okay, so you can do that. See? Very easy. Okay. And glue 3. Okay. So there we go. Oh, and I've got to color my leaf and my butterfly. And I think this time I'm going to just, no, I said I was going to do it the same. I'm going to do it the same. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a green leaf. And where is my green paddle? Green paddle. Forest moss. Okay. Nope, don't use that one. I use something else. If you get these in a set, often you'll have all different sizes. And I have a little bitty one, and he works really nicely for little areas. Show you. So if you just want to color in the leaf, you get a little over rub, but it kind of all looks cool. Okay, so we have that one, and then we have the butterfly. And the butterfly, I think I'm just going to use what's left over on here. This ink is a little wet still, see that? So this will cause a big problem, but we're going to do it anyway. Here we go. Just lightly. Whoop, la, la, la. Try not run in that too much. Okay, a little more? Okay. All right. Yeah, you really want to wait till your ink's dry. It'll come out better. Okay, but there you go. So that's it. Easy peasy. Yeah, tickets for sale. Who wants tickets to the show? I got them. Yep, you got them. So if you want to make these are fun, easy. You can use up your book pages. And please, here comes the chant, like, subscribe, and share at will. And journal is coming. I'm in the middle of the third signature. So I have 5 signatures total. So I'm just kind of keeping you pace as to when it might be ready. Not yet. Okay. It's going to be a while. Can't rush these things. So hope you guys have fun out there. Happy crafting. Grab some junk mail and grab some book pages and your black markers or pens and your little, what is this thing called? Hole punch. Where is it? It's gone. See that? Okay, here it is. And your glue stick, and you're off and running. So go have some fun today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.